I think the macro backdrop is certainly supportive. We have really good global growth. We have supported policies from developed markets. Vaccine supplies is also catching up. What makes us a little bit, I think, hesitant still at this point is that, look, in terms of policy space, Asia doesn't have as ample policy space to ease further. And Asian consumers don't seem to be entirely comfortable to spend as long as the pandemic is not over. So a little bit more cautious than DM consumers, and also that the vaccine supply is getting better. But I think that Asian economies mostly don't have a guaranteed supply for vaccines still outside of China, perhaps. So I think these are still factors that are kind of weighing on EM on Asia for now. So we still expect that divergence to maybe persist. I would say that we're definitely long term still, still like Asian market. In fact, our highest conviction market for the long term is still China. It's a really good mix of good macro, good structural change, but regulation there is a big headwind in the near term. So we want to be more patient there for the China markets. Tactically, I'd say that right now we're leaning towards Singapore and Japan, which are markets that are going to benefit from strong global
Sure.
growth, but also reasonably good liquidity and supported
Right.
policies from the Fed.
How serious is the risk? Coming back to that original point about policy tightening in China at a time when we just heard at the CNBC Global Evolve Summit, we heard from a PBOC advisor saying that, the economy's recovered almost 90%.
Yeah, I think that the China recovery is very uneven. And last night with the May activity data, we got even more evidence of that. The consumer recovery is lagging. I think it is probably broadly an Asian issue as well. But I think what that means is that we're not going to be, I think, seeing another acceleration in terms of broad-based growth momentum. And it also means that there's less reason for policymakers to rush into another aggressive round of tightening. So I think at the margin, perhaps that's helpful. But I do think that it's for the near term. It's what the data tell us is that there's probably a bit of a peaking in terms of growth momentum right now.